have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Alright. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my Hogwarts Legacy gameplay walkthrough on PS5. This is part 12 and let's go to the quest and let's continue this. Fun Vice. Let's go do that. Let's use your guide. It's very far. Let's use the map. World map. Okay. Let's fast travel.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm on Barda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Sorry. I have to meet Poppy Sweeting. Is that Poppy already? Hey, Poppy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
She or he is alright?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I mean, let's go. Centaurs.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Bullshit.
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, And the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Ay.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Bantayan lang ako ni Poppy bagay. Momos lag tingog na Emma Watson. Hermione
Anything
Granger.
interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps fruit brooch?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of.
Where did I set my trap? Or up?
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Let's go stealth. Let's petrify this.
I'll shout around Velcroft for something to poach. The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts. So better not be running home. Face them. Ah, the labyrinth. What have you done? You'll have to.
No.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
My gear slots are full. Tanong na to, ma-delete na to, drive. Begin wild.
Revelio.
No.
Prepare.
Let's go.
Revelio.
Hulo. Papit po tagak. Na. Ano pa? Dako kinang sudon tent. Poached Egg.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons?
Dragons.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
As if we have another idea.
Something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with.
We enter here. We cannot. We go right.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. One there? Not quite.
Let's go up. Away mga dragon eh. Oh, there's a bag.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Lumos.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
A little more.
Mud time. There you go.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One to the next and quiet as they may.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Little pruning. I'll put you in a stew.
Ooh.
You're the one we're looking for, and you for a friend. Rather unwise.
See how you like this.
Back home, avoiding us. Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf.
Temptation does not belong in battle.
Vegetable.
There we go.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
Okay, up to. There you go. Up to lagi.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Gilamoy. Wa mo nagkaon? Portkey go.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
About the
Since
egg.
the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't
Okay.
helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the
The
castle.
Defender of Dragons trophy earned. Maglakaw ra ka?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Okay. map quests. No, Crucio. Yan isa. Potions, there you go. Professor Sharpman.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Okay.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready.
Wait, sir.
Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Okay. Wait, sir. Upo ko lang start. X, square, triangle. So meaning Defendo.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
B. Defendo. Slashes objects and enemies from afar, dealing considerable damage. Okay. Muna na akong main attack. The circle. Confringo. Ano pa mali ko is incendio. Incendio, circle, defendo ang triangle. Explorer mas disarming. Yeah, lure dayon ang akyo. Na.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Dugay mo cooldown. Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous.
Something ugly. Manam de ko diri. And then what's next? Ito na daw. Knapsack. With the knapsack. They recall giant purple toad. Lisod na isla pang dakpon. Kanisa first. Ay. Dito na lang sa map. Sana lapitan map. Let's go. Ice tea muna. Where is nasa ubos?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Okay, that's one. Quiet. Viaduct. Courtyard. Loh. Later na.
Think they're all so clever. Easy skate's the best one ever.
Sing.
Prithee, no time to dally. Be on your merry way. I shall see you anon.
Okay. Kapoy yung announcer na tabi.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Okay.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Okay, fine.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Let's go.
He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to talk.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Threes?
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Bingo. Okay. Di man mo manabang.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
So yeah.
Revelio may help.
Revelio.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar's Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridors in and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow Malina. We can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
It must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Nope. Nope, let's do
I
this.
see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Eshahasa.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Requires focus.
Our Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Sound good? Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm pretty sure there's my way around these dark corridors I have descended, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. Shallow's heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
How do I solve? Yeah.
Symbols on the dial.
Okay. It's like buboy, letter A, or a rat. Makani. Okay. Snake and eye circle.
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Yeah.
Another game.
Seems Slytherin likes to play games.
Not the only family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
I failed the dial and it struck my face as a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proved that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Towagant.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another welcoming sword, was it? The dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Wait, what door na siya? Baboy or something of an animal and a letter. Yep.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium, discover untold secrets regarding our house founder, Salazar Slytherin, and then more than what we've become in it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Pointed. Nah.
Revelio.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
It's like a fish in a triangle. I should go back there. Fish in a triangle.
Symbols differ for every die.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Sayop, sorry.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Crucio.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. So the malicious need. When I ask your respondents is my brother, I invited him here. And if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish he had parted on better terms. Oh no.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Okay.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Same as last time, okay.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
No.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Mm-hmm. Learn and cast it on self, or learn and cast it on Sebastian, or you don't want. Teach me and
I
cast
want
it
to
on
learn
you.
the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Agree. Katawa mo noon, Crucio ba nga spell?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Sorcerer in Scriptorium. Secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts, where Solicitor appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population, reflecting on the disagreements he had with other founders. Okay?
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio.
Wait. Don't drink that. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, but he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I terribly discouraged and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with Heavy hearted, I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into the deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. Okay. Here you go, Sebastian.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
There you go.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. How'd your aunt?
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay. What's next for me? What's this? Ready. Divination classroom.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You knew what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Okay.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal vial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Ouagadougou, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay. That's it. Let's go to Hogsmeade, to Poppy.
On another adventure, are we?
How did you... Sorry.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Okay. Sige,
That's a
we
good
should
idea.
check.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's too early for a puppy.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Uy, since na naman kita diri. Let's baligi our items. Dili ta ka baligi. Okay. More can I baligi? Okay, baligya. Map. Sporting. Okay. And the front.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Today, I want to sell some items. Okay. Sell down.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Thanks. Let's go to quest. Challenges. Oh. Say go shielding. Okay. Zero talents. Okay. Ay, quest. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Let's go travel. Bye. Because okay. What is this? My
Revelio.
luxurious cloak.
So this is the underground harbor.
Can see me. So there's a ruby. There's 2 defense.
Revelio.
Ano ko makuha ang field guide dito?
So this is the underground harbor.
Ready there. There you go. Located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is landing for boats delivering processors. So dito giagi sila Harry, Hermione, and others pagsugod Sorcerer's Stone. Dito sila agi. Okay. Nice. Library. Okay.
Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yep.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
That would be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Snidget?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Ooh. Quaffle?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Species? True.
True. Actually, the answer was false.
Oi.
While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more completed types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Okay.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Let's go. Let's go faster. Sorry guys.
Do you even...
Anyway, to everyone that's watching, please like the stream. Thank you. Please like the stream and subscribe if you like. Thank you. How old is Professor Weasley? Oh, did I?
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. as I see in all of you. Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Flick your wand. Transformation.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand lore, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember
Penchant.
that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the help has failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledegook.
Gobbledegook. Okay. Shadow of the Mine. We should go with Sebastian first. Oh. Let's go. And I wait.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Later.
I came as soon as I
Later,
could.
Poppy.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Yep.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead. I'll be quieter than...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Okay. Lump juice potion. Lump juice there.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Oh, spiders.
We're making quick progress.
Let's go. Maybe ini gawas ni away dah ni. Oh.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Okay.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Whoa. Whoa.
Somebody there, up for a bit of dying, are we?
Ah.
I will make you pay. I won't get
They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Oh, collection. We're going to the other side. We're going to Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Another slide. Oh no.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Okay, go here. What's in here? Okay. Ooh, spiders. What is that? Okay. We can go to the bridge now. Ooh. Ah. Go. There you go.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Well, good team. Where we go next? Oh, Wigan World. More. Thank you, Russia.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos.
Collection. Spiders. Let's go.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
You are not enemy out there!
I will make you pay.
Guardian Leviosa.
Oi. Ah. There you go.
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap, for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Awesome, tong box. What is that?
Now,
there you go.
We can have a look around in peace.
Wait.
Guardian Leviosa.
Where's the other?
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Okay. we go.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rooms. Wasn't expecting that.
Let's go. Boy, slide. Another book. No today. The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes empty of sorrow, yes, but I also recall feeling a sense of euphoria. So I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I never feel or see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. So I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he's no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Okay. Oh.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Mga dito sa kuan, nasa broom. There, sige, wala naman kadri loot. No more loot. Let's go.
Now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit.
Gasha.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
The Black Lake.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Goblin.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Yee. You're not
You
thinking
don't know what you're
straight.
saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Okay.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something. You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend.
Oh.
I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, He encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to
Wrong move ko
reverse
ato
dark
lagi
magic
sultian ako
curses.
siya about ni
And
Lord
you
Go.
think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to
Hate
search
man
for
din,
this
hate
relic,
man din ini yung
but I don't
mga
think we should tell anyone.
goblins.
Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Okay.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send it out. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Oh boy, yeah.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Okay. All Gobbledegook. Oh, wala na itong main. Where's this? Speak with Amit. Let's go. Kasi Amit mo na yung Gobbledegook. Kasi kukuan.
Hello there.
Yep.
Hello, Kate. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I
Maybe.
think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Okay.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. Gobbledegook. Kalayo. Okay, fine. Cambridge.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay. There's new gear. Nope. Huwag na kayo terus ko anda. 58. Sige na lang, nakalupad na ko. Wee!
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What are you selling?
What do you have for sale?
What do you have for sale there?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Yeah. Yep.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Let's go. Clump juice.
The door is looking at us.
Okay. No, they messed up. Okay. Let's go. I guess this is the last quest
Really prepare one for
for this stream. So,
a real
yeah.
goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
May sulod.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Bring more. Let's go. Oh, ribet ya Amit.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Oh. go here.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Uy, ada eh. Okay. Are you with me, Amit?
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. You can't stop us. Not quite. You won't stop me.
Pelan-pelan, titik.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Kita anda kita dah. Aduh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Mukul. Dan jika kita tu mana dari sesud. Okay. How to get there? Ini gimana itu? Gede. Okay. Nice. Identified head item. Let's go and explore. Move forward.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
More notes there. Wait. But here. 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 Bisa kah? Wait na to sa ubos. Before we go to the top. There we go.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Yes, of course.
No, di tadi. Okay. Kita bobo. Diri sadda.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Oh, okay. So more po ni diri day. Okay. Let's go. Let's go now to the last one.
To be seen, do we?
Mm-hmm.
I deserve better from duty.
Schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Enjoy suffering.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Gana nito sa ubos o sa babaw o sa ubos. Yeah. Di na tagikan so ari ko sa pikas before ko muna og dito sa tunnel more na tunnel. Yep. Sige. Let's find some roots. More potions. Oh. A bag. Excuse me. Let's go. Uy. Dress code. Okay, recollection. We go down again. Wait. Identified. Robe. Oh, where's the defense? This. Oh. Go. Let's go down now. Because time check, it's already 2:30 a.m. This was the whoop. I need to find search for evidence. Where? Oh, I need to go here. Welcome, cheers. Thank you. What about here?
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Litany. That's it. Okay. Let's see what's in there. Shout out to the new watcher. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
How do we get out faster? Right here. Okay. There's an elevator.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh, level 2. Gede. Kita choice diri gini lagi. Okay. Oh.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Juice.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Drop there.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows.
So kauban si Rod Gok yun. So alay gini si Lord Gok. Alright. That's enough for today. Last be. Last. Bisin mag-storya rin eh. Poached Egg. Talk to Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
Okay.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Oh.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Okay.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Let's go. Last quest of this
Here we
stream.
are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Okay.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Mm-hmm.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Okay, let's go.
Let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Okay.
Worth. She doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays there. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Sorry, wolf. Orc clump, yes. Where's Mede? Thought you were joining us in Brunei. I know you have hopes about fighting Ring, but the true Guardians are in Akramantulas. You wouldn't believe how much better than I made a few days ago. Not to mention Brunei is not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon, Egypt perhaps. Such a relief not to be weighed down anymore season, I guess.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Hehe.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
She must have been starved to pick up the
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Let's go. Please like the stream. Thank you.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair
Pero magamit itong spell. Repair spell.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Oh no. We almost died.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Yep. Not at all, but I'm ready to head back.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay.
How could I have been so blind?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Okay. That's it. Oh no. Chamber. Okay. Okay, that would be for our next stream. And yeah, let's save this game first. Alright, that's it for this stream, part 12. And to everyone that dropped by this stream, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you like this stream, this video, and consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you. It's free. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everyone, and I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.